to the channel, guys. Today I'll be bringing you some more RPCS3 PlayStation 3 emulator gameplay and performance with the Ryzen 7 9800X3D. From what I've seen so far, it is an excellent CPU if you're into emulation, and if you had any concerns about using one, you really shouldn't. The CPU, of course, supports the AVX512 instruction, and it will be using that. There doesn't seem to be a toggle for that setting. For those who ask if it's enabled or not, it basically just uses it if your CPU is capable of it. So today I'm going to be playing Metal Gear Solid 4, The Guns of the Patriots. I'm just going to show you the settings I'm using. So in the custom settings for the CPU, not doing anything here. It's mainly the GPU and some other settings that you really need to improve. So the Z-car accuracy, you should choose relaxed. And you want to limit the game to 60 FPS as well. You can unlock the frame rate, but it seems to mess up the cutscene, so I wouldn't do that if I were you. Anti-aliasing, I just leave to auto, and I put the shader quality to the maximum, which is ultra, and of course maxed out the isotropic filtering. Now you can enable multi-threaded RSX and asynchronous texture streaming if you have the headroom on your CPU and your GPU. But you do need to enable right color buffers, because there's things like when you use night vision and stuff, it won't work correctly if you don't have this on. I have my shader mode at async as well. Another setting that you need to enable is under the firmware libraries is libvdec.sprx. This will make sure that the movie sequences in the game play correctly. You also want to use under RSX FIFO atomic setting, and that is pretty much it. There is one more actually. Accurate RSX reservation access, this also needs to be enabled. And if you're wondering where I get all these settings from, again, I get it from the wiki of the RPCS3, and it pretty much gives you all of the advanced or the recommended settings to use. So that's how I'm playing it. I did forget to mention that I am upscaling the game to 4K from 1080p. So all that being said, let's get into the game. Act 1, Liquid Sun.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
What's the situation?
I'm just inside the city limits. This place is crawling with lizards.
Ah, AT Corps' unmanned bipedal weapons, officially designated Irving by the US military. They've spread like wildfire among the PMCs. There are more of those things now in service than tanks. They've got tough armor plating and are highly agile to boot. Your best bet is to stay out of their sights.
Unmanned. Pretty soon they'll have put living, breathing soldiers out of work.
Even so, that's an awful lot of gecko for this scenario. Their numbers exceed the war price for that region. It must have something to do with Liquid's arrival on the scene.
You really think he's here?
You'll have to find the Army's operatives and ask them yourself. Oh, and Snake, I went ahead and used the Mark II to scout out the area before your arrival. You'll find it up ahead.
Mark II?
It's a remote mobile terminal. Sonny and I built it. The Mark II will provide you with a map of the area as well as any battle situation data. You should find it before you do anything else.
Okay, got it.
The rendezvous point is marked on your map. I'll be waiting for you there.
So I know this is a sneaking mission, but I kind of like to alternate between sneaking, stealth, and just taking guys out, just to make things a little bit more interesting. I have to say though, for a 2008 game, this looks absolutely amazing. Okay, there's not much going on here. Oh, these rebels are getting taken out. There's another few laid out in there.
Please don't shoot!
No mercy.
Acting under contract to local authorities, the Praying Mantis PNC recently restored governmental control to this sector.
Should probably take this guy down.
Tech Irving unmanned vehicles. Exclusively delivered a swift and decisive
You can pick up guns dropped by both the militia and the PMCs. Remember though, PMC weapons are locked. You can't use them. If only there was some way to get rid of the locks.
Yeah, no. I've got a gun, so I'm happy. I'll avoid who I can. The ones that are in my way, or the ones that I can take out, I'll take them down. So as I was saying, you can pretty much lock 60 earlier on in the game. But there's this part where there's this airstrike and there's loads of NPCs fighting. That's where you usually see FPS drops. At least I did on my 3900K from memory. So it'll be interesting to see if the 9800X3D can do a better job, but we'll see. I'll let these guys pass. Go back to my gun just in case I have to go loud. I'll let these guys pass. Well, there's a few more that I'll probably take out because there's not an infinite amount of guards here, so you can actually take them all down. See if I can take this guy down quietly. Okay, I stunned him at least. Sure his buddies will come looking for him. What do you have here? Okay, I'm not going to run from these guys, no point. I'm sure there'll be reinforcements on the way. Well, I guess not.
It's me, Snake. Snake, it's me.
Otacon.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Snake. Allow me to introduce Metal Gear Mark II.
Metal Gear.
That's right. Just like Rex. But this gear's not a weapon. It's a remote mobile terminal designed to provide you with operational support.
Where are you?
I'm in the Nomad. Where else? I'll be watching you through the Mark II.
Wish I was good with gadgets.
Hey, I'll be with you in spirit. Anyway, because you had to dress up as a militiaman, I had the Mark II bring you some goodies. Starting with this. Put it on your left eye.
Looks like an eye patch.
I call it the Solid Eye. It's an all-purpose goggle that displays radar images and other data in 3D. You can also switch it over to light-amplifying night vision.
The rebels are out there.
It looks like they've got the government's PMC troops beat, at least in numbers.
And this is their own turf.
Snake, I know this is a sneaking mission, but you'll need to protect yourself.
An operator.
I installed a suppressor. And here's a tranquilizer gun.
How thoughtful.
It predates the implementation of the system. By some miracle, it was never recycled. It's getting tough these days finding decent guns that aren't controlled.
You coming?
Of course. I'll follow you wherever you go, like this. I'll activate stealth so it doesn't attract any attention. If you need it, just bring up the start button menu.
Got it.
Snake, the informants who said they saw liquid here should be a little further up. Head for the rendezvous point. I've placed a mark on the radar in the upper right corner of the Solid Eye. It's a war zone out there. Stay on your toes.
Okay, got some goodies now.
Snake, it's kind of a schlep, but I've sent you data on an alternate route. Follow the mark on your radar.
Got my own plans. I'm just going to take all of these guys out. I know I'm not meant to take sides, but it's just more fun that way. Just clear a path for myself. Just gonna put a ration on just in case I get hurt. Okay, clean these guys out. So this is the part I was talking about. There's a bit of an airstrike going on, and there's loads of NPCs. This is where you normally drop FPS quite severely. The 9800X really did a decent job, only dropping down to 58 FPS. A few more guys I should take out. Got one over here. To try and clear a path so I can get across safely.
What happened? What's going on out there?
Deal with these guys. Sorry, buddy. Oh, they took you out for me. Alright, out of ammo. Another one down. Still out of ammo. My main pistol. Have to keep using the operator. Anyway, I made it. Okay, it gets pretty dark in here, so I better use a solid eye. Use some night vision. Sorry, friend. But I needed the ammo. That's the one I came past earlier. There's a group of guys here that I want to avoid. No need to get into a fight with the big group. We can help it. And grenades over here. I want to switch to my my rifle. Better to use that. Better to deal with big groups. How did you come from? Guess they can't see me as well as I can see them. I'm trying to get through here as quickly as I can.
You there?
Clearly he can't see me. Grab all that ammo I can. Like those guys didn't know I was here. Yes, you are.
It's the enemy!
Almost out of ammo. Come on, there's one more here. Where are you hiding? Okay, that's all of them. Still a few more. There's one more over here. Yeah, I think I can drop the night vision now. sure I don't get killed. Oh, this is where you meet Drebin. This is quite a long cutscene, so I might cut it short.
Pretty sweet, huh? Whoa, hold it. Watch where you pointing that thing.
Who are you?
Neither enemy nor friend. Voila.
You're not with the militia, and you're not PMC.
I'm a weapons wholesaler. All shapes, all sizes. But there's no need to worry, because all my shit's been laundered.
Laundered?
You see, I take ID guns like the PMCs use and make some mods. Then you can use them without having to match IDs. In other words, I'm a gun launderer. You can call me Drebin.
Drebin?
Yeah, they use that for all of us.
There are more of you.
All over the world. Not that I ever met any of them personally. Me, I'm Drebin number 893.
Anyway guys, I'm going to leave it here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
You ain't a registered PMC employee, are you? You need a guy like me. Consider it a welcome gift. Take it. The M4, the official carbine model used by the US Army, developed from the M16 service rifle. This one's a top-of-the-line model, real popular with the big PMCs. High precision, not like that government issue shit. It's, free-floating, of course. Relax, that barrel's clean.
Is the hider CQC compatible?
The beauty of this sucker is that it's got a lot of customizable parts. Change it up the way you want to meet your everyday needs.
Flip-up sight, rail system. Not bad.
Yeah, well, you know, I get a lot of noobs around here. And if you need them, I got a wide selection of aftermarket parts as well.
The frame's pretty rigid. No rattle.
Go ahead, give her a squeeze.
I can't pull the trigger.
Really? That's weird.
What's weird?
Wait, I got it. I bet you're using an older generation of nanomachines.
Older generation?
Sometimes they don't really jive with the new system.
Seriously, who are you?
Whoa, slow down. My day job's working at AT Security. I'm in charge of production control. So I get my hands on all the ID chips before they even register. Have a sip. It's a side of AT the public don't see. From the looks of it, you ain't with any state army. But you ain't exactly green, neither. You've got last-gen nanomachines. So I'm guessing former US Army. I don't know what you're here for. But you want to be well-equipped, am I right? So, Can we talk business or what? You won't regret it.